Hello everyone, and welcome to Poppy Seed Mini. I know you don't normally get to see this face. These are my money makers. These are the things that the camera gets to see, not this. Happy 2024 everyone. Who's excited for another year of crafting? I sure am. Other than the fact that it's January and this is about the time of year that I start cleaning my house like a crazy person, which is why there have been no videos put out recently. But hopefully this year I actually get organized and it'll give me so much more time to film videos. That's my goal. We'll see how it goes. Pray for me. All right, I'm going to talk about myself a little bit so you can get to know me better. And you know what? If you want to leave any info in the comments down below, I would love to get to know you guys better. So that would be really fun to hear from you. And also, if you guys have some ideas for what you'd like to see us make in 2024, please leave me a comment. In fact, if you're watching this video and it's like, I don't know, 2025, 2030, still leave a comment. I'd love to know what you guys want to see us make. But anyway, back to me and getting to know me better. I have a very crafty background, and it comes from both my mom and my dad's side of the family. My dad was quite an artist when he sat down with a pencil and he could sketch. He did some amazing sketch works. He was crafty too. Like he took our mailbox and he painted it John Deere green and then put like a John Deere tractor on top, and like he had all sorts of projects. He did woodwork and stuff. So he was definitely a very crafty person. And my mom, I mean, like we used to go to my grandma's house. So this would be my mom's mom. And we would go over there every Friday. And my grandma was always crafting. Like she always had a project spread out on the table, which is also probably where I got my messiness from, because we always have a craft project going and we're always making a mess. Cleaning up is not the funnest part of crafting. It's good. It's good. Everybody should clean. Anyway, my grandma always had a project that she was working on, and once we got older, we got to join in on these projects, and she really liked doing paper craft. So we would make cards and do scrapbooking type stuff and work with stamps, and yeah, I love my grandma. She was so inspiring in my life. And of course, then there's my mom, who you guys know, but again, she kind of refuses to get on camera. So yeah, that's why she's not a part of this interview today. I will get her on camera one of these days. I'm working on it, you guys. But anyway, my mom, when I was growing up, like she was a craft teacher, or an art teacher, I should say. Like she did art classes and taught kids how to paint, and she had all these projects that she was always doing. One of the most enjoyable gifts that I got for Christmas one year, my mom hand painted and hand built these doll houses. Now they were like strawberry shortcake scale doll houses, but oh my gosh, you guys, I should find a photo of them. They were so cute. I think they finally got given away now, but what a fun thing. I mean, yeah, my mom always had a project going on. She was always crafting or sewing, or like I said, we'd go over to my grandma's and we were crafting over there, and we were busy. It was quite a life growing up. And I'm hoping that I am instilling that in my children as well, you know, because obviously we're always crafting around here, as you can see by our videos. We're always busy tinkering or working on something. Oh my gosh. You know the amount of times that you like stare at your garbage and go, what could I make with this? Yeah. I've kept a lot of garbage. I have a drawer full of tiny plastic trinkets that, who knows, one of these days they could just be a mind-blowing project. You know, you never know. So we started this journey back around 2018. My aunt introduced us to my froggy stuff, and oh my gosh, you guys, I don't know how many videos have you made, Toya? I mean, they're all amazing. I love them. But yeah, when we first started watching you, like, we had to do the backlog of like all the videos you created, and oh my gosh, binge watching my froggy. It was awesome. So then of course, you know, we start crafting, you know, 'cause it's like, well, boy, you know, what could we make? How could we explore this? And kind of through that exploration, we decided, you know what? We've got our own style, we got our own ideas. Maybe we can share our videos with others as well. So that's really how Poppy Seed Mini got started. And honestly, if my aunt didn't live so far away, I'm sure she'd be a part of our channel as well. What else could I talk about? Oh, okay. So part of my background is when I went to college, I decided, well, it's kind of a funny story. Okay. You know when they ask you what you want to be when you grow up? I wanted to be a mom. I wanted to be a good wife and a good mother. So yeah, I was like, okay, I could go to college and spend all this money, and I don't want a career. So it's like, no, I'm not going to do that. But what could I learn? What could I go to college for? I asked. And one of my other aunts was a graphic designer, and she had introduced us to graphic design. And it's like, you know what? Yeah, I'm creative, I'm crafty, and I love color and color theory. And I just thought, you know, yeah, I like this. I just thought this was a skill I could use even as a wife and mother. And now that we've started this YouTube channel, it is definitely coming in handy. There's been quite a few of you who've asked me about my Mini Me doll. And so I was going to share and show you the doll that I bought, which is the Vanessa doll from The Little Mermaid. When she came out, you guys, I was like, oh my gosh, I have officially found my Mini Me. Because, I mean, yeah, we look good together, right? Of course, I did change my lipstick shade just so I would match my doll. I'm normally a pink lipstick girl, but I pull off red pretty good too. If you've been following me for a while, you know that I've been on a little bit of a hunt for the perfect Mini Me. And you know, sometimes you just gotta wait. I mean, if Barbie hasn't put out that perfect like face sculpt, or, you know, things just aren't quite right, it may take you a year or so or longer to find your perfect Mini Me. Back in 2020, when I first started my channel, I started out with this doll, which is one of the original Made to Move yoga Barbies. And I believe she came with a blue top. And you know what? I enjoyed this doll. I had to paint her eyes blue because, of course, I have blue eyes, and a lot of the dolls I found had brown eyes. So I used acrylic paint to paint her eyes. And you guys, we had fun together. But I was still like, okay, she's a little tan for me. And yeah, her hair color is perfect, but I'm like, you know, I was keeping my eyes open. We'll just say that. Well, no, let's be honest. I was shopping. Too much shopping. So, yeah, shopping, which I came across the ballerina doll, and I thought she was gorgeous. Again, you can see the theme here. Pink lipstick. I had to paint her eyes blue again. She had brown eyes originally. The biggest thing is her hair, and something to do with how she photographs has been really hard to work with. So yeah, when the new Little Mermaid doll came out, I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta check her out. So of course, from now on, you'll be seeing me as this doll. This is my mini me. Of course, creating your mini me isn't normally just as simple as popping the doll out of the box and using her because, you know, if it's going to be your mini me, she needs a made to move body and extra accessories. You might need to paint her or sometimes even rewrite her hair. So I'm just going to show you how I redid my doll. All right. So the Vanessa doll, straight out of the box, has a classic Disney doll body with the bigger feet. She moves at the arms, the hips, and the head. So she has the basic 5 points of articulation. She comes in this purple dress with the shell necklace. Some of you have asked me about which made-to-move Barbie body is best for this doll. And I like the purple-topped made-to-move Barbie. So let's get some hot water. I always stick my dolls into a large plastic bag. And then I add hot boiling water into the bowl. Now, you just have to let that sit for a few minutes until the plastic gets soft. All right, now that it's sat in there for a while, check the squish factor. Yep, we're good. And then I just kind of slowly work the head off because you don't want to break any of the neck pegs. There we go. Head number one. You know, if you feel like it's still feeling not quite soft enough, go ahead and throw it back in the water because it's just not worth it to like wrestle with one that's too hard. All right, let's try this again. Yeah, that's more squishy. All right. You just kind of work it off one side at a time, like so. And then it's way easier to pop their heads back on. I say that, and then I have a hard time. Oh, funny. Oh, dear. It's always when you're on camera that you're going to have a hard time. There we go. There she is. Now I did notice out of the box that the Purple Made to Move's hand was really damaged. So a while back, I had picked up some spare hands. I got these at Walmart. This one did come in a 3-pack, so there's like 3 bags full of hands, which I'm told you can paint and change the color of these if you take the time to do it right. That'll have to be another episode if we want to try that. Now, when you first get the hands, the little pegs are too long. So I did snip all my little pegs down. To pull off a Barbie hand, just grip the hand firmly and pull. Make sure you are pulling the peg and not the joint, because then you could damage the hand itself. Not that this one really matters since it's already damaged. Now, for these new hands, I decided I wanted to add a little extra to it so that it would be similar to the Barbie hand. As you can see, you've got just the standard peg here. And then I have wrapped this one so that it has a nub at the end, like the Barbie hand. And then kind of this wrist point too, where it thickens up. And these ones do move just like the Barbie hands do. So that way I can pop these in just like a regular Barbie hand. Now the only thing is I need to go in and paint my little paper pieces. But she's got a new hand. Honestly though, the hand that I'm having the most fun with is this little okay hand, because I took my knife blade and I cut between the 2 fingers, and now she can hold a piece of paper. How cool is that? And again, I added some extra at the joint and a knob at the bottom so that that hand can just pop right in. You can also leave the pegs just as they are and just use a little tacky to push the hand into place. And that works as well. Now the only thing is the hands are a little tinier than a standard Barbie hand. So, yep. But she can do things like hold a purse, you know, things Barbies can't do. Mattel, when do we get a hand pack? Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this video and that you'll check out some of our other videos. We hope you'll like, comment, share, and subscribe. And have fun crafting. Hello, everyone. There's going to be a blooper reel after this. I have no idea what I'm talking about. I'm just going to talk at the camera, and hopefully by the time I'm done, I have some amazing clips and I give you guys some amazing information. Yeah, these are my crazy hands. This is why they're always doing stuff on camera. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to not talk with your hands when you're a creative person.